All right, welcome back, everybody. We're at the 2023 Seattle Snooker Open, and boy, I hope you're ready for this one. It's going to be a great match here. Two of Canadians' finest West Coast exports. We've got Brady Golan breaking off here in frame run, going against a real fan favorite, Charlie Brown. David Burney is in the booth with you for this exciting match. Unfortunately, it's a round of 16 match. Could have been a final for sure. But just how the magic of the computers work, all the players were put in, and the computer did a randomized shuffle, and that's just how we came at that. So no bias, no payoffs, no nothing, but a fantastic match on some great tables here at Ox Billiards. We're glad that you're tuning in. Feel free to let us know where you're watching the stream. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV under Ox Billiards handle. If you have any comments or questions, let us know, and also put that support out there. Let's hear the cheers for Charlie. Let's hear the cheers for Brady. I'm pretty sure they'll hear it somewhere in the ether world. So looks like this might be the first chance for Brady to get in. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot more care on safety shots in this one, as both these guys know each other quite thoroughly and know that one little opening could be disastrous. And we're going to be getting underway a lot of other round of 16 matches. There is just one 10 a.m. round of 16 match that's still going. Kevin Cui and Alex Newstead, they're tied 2-2. They're in a decider. So when that wraps up, then we'll get Ross Bratson and Jay Ma on that table. But this is our featured matchup right here. We might bounce back in between frames to Varun Junji and Clay Belvoir. They'll be playing on our other TV table. So thanks for your homework there. Our German friend Snooker 155, 1988 Canadian champion Brady Golan going against the 1997 Canadian Championship runner-up. Both these players have won the BC Open Championship as well. Charlie has been involved in the under-21s. So definitely the resume of these two players definitely know what's going on. And Christian Younger's in the booth with me. Hey, Christian, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Looks like it's going to be a pretty solid match here. I'm excited to see this one. I think definitely the match of the first round for sure. I think either player, too, could have been a favorite in this tournament, even, right?
Definitely, yeah. When the draw came out for all the players involved, you got to like Brady and Charlie's chances. Unfortunately, yeah, someone's going to be going home in a few hours. Really is a shame. But that's the nice thing that we're seeing. The standard of players is rising higher and higher as we're getting back into the swing of things. Obviously, the growth of snooker in Canada or in America is wonderful, and then the regrowth in Canada has been doing well. So red Charlie or brown would Charlie like to have back. Be interesting actually to see what the head-to-head is of these two. But Charlie's shown some good form this season. I must admit, he was inches away pretty much from booking his card into another BC Open final about a month ago at Top 147 in Richmond. And Brady has definitely the backlog of a lot of snooker in his system. However, as he was telling me, it takes him probably about an hour to get to a table to play where he lives in British Columbia.
Hour drive?
An hour drive.
Wow.
Charlie's actually a 2-hour drive away from Top 147, but I do hear rumblings that he's got a little office space and is able to put a table in there in Whistler. So
interesting. Okay. Yeah, one thing I noticed about Brady's stroke is very high attention to the action. He always has a very consistent cue action no matter what shot, how distant, how hard it is. He has a very deliberate pullback, smooth, slight pause at the back, come forward, pretty clean. Looks solid.
Yeah, definitely. You just want that repetition. That's a solid thing always to have. Just keep it consistent. He's just going to try giving him the respect. Going to clip off this right side of this red and get into back to bulk.
Cut off most of the reds, looks like.
There's a little wider shot of the room. Great atmosphere here at Ox Billiards. I think slowly and surely there's going to be more and more people that are going to make their way into the room. It's free admission, so if you're in the Seattle area, get down here as soon as possible because this is a great match that we have in store here. Just getting started. Brady's up 7-1 in the first frame.
So, first mistake?
Well, he's just trying to thin it ever so slightly to push him back into bulk. And there is the ruling. There are reds on. So if he misses this, Brady will have to act as the referee and saying if you miss again, it'll be a frame concession.
Well, there's your scenario. So second foul and a miss. Wow, this is a rare since Mike Dominguez comes over and lets him know about the second foul rule. So got to make contact here. Not going off. Choosing this bottommost red. Pretty conservative shot. Nice.
Yeah, good containing safety there. Has left a red by the black into the right middle. It's tricky, and if he is to miss it, he's going to really leave Charlie in. So you'll notice with both these players, they don't take a lot of careless mistakes. It looks like Brady's just going to flick off the pack. Yeah, this might be a sight to see if some of the Team Canada players, when we get that border battle off the ground, I'm pretty sure these two gents will be representing the Maple Leaf.
Hey, there you go. That'd be a pretty spicy team. Might have to add some handicapping for the U.S. to make sure we can have a showing if we got these two that we're going up against. Well, we got some good players. We got a second side table. I think there's a view here of Varun Juneja and Clay Belvoir playing. I don't know. I think their score is still 0-0. They just got started, but Clay, mainly a pool player, and Varun, snooker player turned pool player slightly, now that he's been in the U.S. for a while, but we'll be focusing mostly on this headline match. Wow, nice double there. Might settle up, though. For some reason, I thought I was going to slow down, but no, I went all the way to the pocket.
I think the blue has come to his rescue, too.
So now what? This makes for quite the predicament. Does he have an angle to come and kick underneath this red, maybe? I feel like he can maybe see an edge, but just can't pot it. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, tough to tell from this angle. If there was a Angle from the right side of the table we might be able to see. Hey Chuck, thanks for tuning in from Motor City. Always good to see our support from our Motown folks. Hopefully we can get some more tables out there in Detroit and hopefully have a tournament someday soon. Hopefully you can spearhead that, Chuck. So I'd love to pay another visit to the Motor City, enjoy my time when I was in Detroit. Got some great photos there of the old Packard plant. I'm pretty sure you probably would see these two players at the Detroit Classic, if there was one. I'm pretty sure Charlie and Brady would definitely make the trip.
Chuck was here yesterday too in the stream, right? Saw him in the comments.
And we'll see how those brown and blue play out. They're definitely close to those yellow and green pockets for potting, but also just off enough that if you can get behind them, it'd be a fiendish snooker. As we are playing unlimited snookers now in the knockout phase, obviously until the snooker require stage, it's not this 3 attempts, 2 putbacks that we had in the round robin. So a well-placed snooker could be quite mischievous.
And I think semifinals and final tomorrow are going to have dedicated referees, right, for each match. Hopefully, at least the final. I think Micah will be doing the final for sure. But now that players have gotten eliminated, I think we're going to have some volunteers helping out, doing some refereeing. Hopefully. There's red pots in this left corner pocket, but it's a little dicey, a little close to the rail. He's thinking about it. Nice shot of the cue action there.
The red just might have gotten the way, yeah, for the black, but the pink, does it scooch by? No, probably not by that red that's out in the open. He fluked it though. Oh, almost. But
Almost.
yeah, that's a red he'd like to have back. Or brown, I should say. Because you're not going to get a lot of chances against Brady. Not a lot of easy ones. You kind of got to make your luck here.
Yeah.
And Brady with the same. Charlie's a great competitor, so neither is going to go lightly. And it's kind of a coin toss of who's going to take this one.
Oh. If you're going to have a foul, though, that might be the most fortunate place to take a foul. Going in off to get put back up in the D. Not really many easy reds on, so probably not too impactful of a foul there.
Definitely how the table is set up. Yeah, there's no reds that are in the bulk area. I think, all right, Charlie's probably just eyeing up. See if he can see a shot to nothing. That would be more advantageous to him. If you can find a red that he can play on, and with hopes that maybe it pots, but definitely knowing that safety is at first foremost the idea. Or if he can take on a red, and if he's to miss it, just not leave any other red. So maybe slimming across this red that's to the right of the black spot.
Cue ball's going to be fine, yep. Yeah, this black has a lot of balls blocked, it looks like. Oh, Oh, that red that he hit right at the last minute, I think, is the one that's going to hurt.
Fortunate part about this match is it's definitely a battle of two juggernauts, and actually the winner of this right after has to play another match in the quarterfinals. So we'll see how that phases out, because there's going to be a lot of concentration on this match for both these guys.
And we have a full round of matches after this, right? Somewhere around 4 p.m. start?
4 p.m. is scheduled for the quarterfinals to start, with high noon tomorrow for the semifinals, leading to a 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time final.
Oh, look at the speed here. Wow.
Yeah,
Excellent control.
Great judge of pace. And yes, Vineet, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your help throughout the tournament.
Oh, Vineet.
The prize money is 3,000 US American dollars for the winner. So not a bad little purse for the weekend. I know, talking with Mike Dominguez, he was kind of, toying with entry prizes and stuff, or entry fees, and feeling that at times he thought you could get the better players if he just gets a higher price or entry fee. So we'll see how that works out, because sometimes, we do want to bring people into the game and sometimes give them the tournament feel of that and stuff like that. And what we've done in Canada is we've tiered the entry fees for more of the elite players, like a Charlie and Brady would be paying higher than a player that has never picked up a cue before, just so if they are getting beat quite heavily by one of these supreme players, they're not feel like they're forcing out all their pennies from the piggy bank to just pretty much sit. So there's many different formulas that we're doing, and I think this weekend has been quite successful for Mike and everybody here at Ox.
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Definitely a good idea, though. Maybe in the future we implement something like that. And I think, having more tournaments too in general will be do a lot of good to the growing the sport here in America. I know we talked about border battle possibly coming at some point. I don't know. We'll see where we get there. Maybe some other events.
Ooh. A little uncharacteristic, and now he's left a chance for Brady here. I think he can take this red by the black. Also cannon into the two reds there to stay on the black into the opposite corner pocket.
Sense a little bit of tenseness in this match so far. Both players, I think, trying to find their way.
Yeah, I think there's some players that, not discrediting them all, but might not be as strong as Brady and Charlie. And if Brady or Charlie had their first round of 16 match against one of those maybe not as skillful players, you might see them opening up a little bit, going for a few more shots, maybe trying to, get that high break prize. But with both these players knowing the history, and they've played each other numerous times, just know how good they are. So
So maybe a mistake here for Brady to take advantage of. It's going to be running into the black on this one, right?
probably a decent angle to run into it that he can, just getting down on it.
Yeah, it was a good speed. As long as he kind of gets it up off that cushion a bit, it's much more potable than it being dead to the rail. I think he's checking to see what reds go into this right middle pocket. So he's not going to get a lot of mobility on this cue ball. It being such a tough shot, he doesn't want to put too much speed, I would imagine. Yep. Tough
Yeah,
shot.
that right at the beginning, just disgusted with that one. Jumped up pretty quick, which is uncommon for Brady, but yeah, hit that black ball on the cushion way too early to even give it a chance of getting into that corner pocket. So both players have been giving each other chances, so no clean runaway. So Brady, or Charlie, my apologies, he's had a cue for a long time, and he's got a one piece, and he's probably, when he got that cue, there wasn't all those extensions and mini butts and telescopic extensions and stuff like that. So has to use a house extension here, because there's definitely nothing like using your own tip. That's why you see so many players with these extensions. They don't want to use that house cue. It's great that this room, Ox Billiards, has all the treats that make sure the snooker experience for every player is great. Heated tables. Tables are in top-notch conditions, and all the rest, the long rest, the swans, extended swans, or extended spiders, I should say, and spiders. That goes back to what we were talking about yesterday when you were watching Brady play. And Charlie showed there, obviously the easier shot is that red that's just over the middle pocket. But playing that color, it is kind of to be desired, where he had the angle on that red and was able to come down for the black. And unfortunately, Snooker 155, there is no hook rest actually in the room. That's one piece of equipment that has eluded them at Ox. And now Charlie does have that rather easy red. See if he can maybe come off cushion, just have an angle maybe on the yellow to come back down table. But it's such a thin cut that the control of this cue ball, or where it ends up, is going to be a question.
So it looks like Charlie's on a break of 9 right now.
Yeah, a black and two reds.
Yep.
Would be a 9 for Charlie. Just need good cueing just to bring this green in and come down table. Ooh, just one of those shots that could have rolled a little bit more or pulled up a little sooner. Even him with a blind cut on this red.
Yeah, nothing goes into this right corner pocket. Doesn't seem like very easily. So it's probably going to try to cut this red into the left corner pocket. Just a little bit thick. Oh, okay, you actually missed the black, I guess. Okay.
So Charlie does have a nice... he might have... Brady just had to come correct him. Charlie was just a little quick on the trigger finger, punching in the score there.
I thought I was correct for a second. Okay, cool. I also was adjusting, and I was like, what?
So we pride ourselves on this game. Both players can have a mention. Brady said, hey, Charlie, I think there was a little hiccup there on your scorekeeping. And Charlie equally acknowledged, both players want to win fairly.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree, Carl, it is good to see Brady back playing. He actually, a long time ago, when it just didn't seem like much was going on with the scene in Canada, I think he was in Edmonton and sold a bunch of his cues. So I don't think he's playing with the cue that he played with back in England.
Oh, watch out, pink here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not really what you want to lose by, just to be unlucky. But it goes both ways, so we'll see how that pans out. It's not a marathon match by these guys. They've played longer matches before, but a best of 5 is equally as interesting as a best of 19.
So you were saying he hasn't... he doesn't have his cue that he used to play with as a professional back in England?
I believe so. I believe he was telling me, either last night or the night before that he sold a bunch of his cues. So he's kind of playing with a new cue, but these players that have been around for a while, and even on the professional circuit, give them any piece of lumber and they'll make magic with it.
Yeah.
And that just goes with the tables as well. Obviously, these are ideal and wonderful conditions, but these guys have probably played on tables where the nap is longer than 10 inches pretty much, and it looks like a Amazon jungle that they're going through on the bays. So pretty little, just not clicking right now, just not finding the gear. So let's hope that for everyone that's rooting for Charlie, he can punish Brady for these mistakes. We saw in our last match that CC against Dave Daly, CC had made a few mistakes, and unfortunately Dave just wasn't able to punish him more severely. So, but a good learning experience for Dave. As Dave was telling me after the match, he's like, well, it was CC, he is the champ. It's, it's tough to take, but he's like, yeah, there were some shots that he was a bit annoyed with, but he felt like he played a decent match. It's just going up against a better opponent.
So he's choosing to take this. Oh no, he's in the black. Sorry. Okay. Step away for a second. So, gonna play for red in the bottom cushion or top cushion, I guess. Next.
Yep. So.
Yeah, pretty good angle to come across.
Yeah, take a couple cushions, bottom and side. Kind of on a B maybe. Oh, just stunning into it to use one cushion. Good angle to get up to this red. It's a tricky black though, a little blind of a cut. Not completely blind, but an element of danger to it. Yeah.
Yeah, he left this on. I think most colors are on the brown. Maybe is the trickiest color. So, is it clearance in order here? Let's see. Gotta be careful queuing over that pink. What color is he playing for here? Maybe yellow? Or he can take out this brown now if he's on it.
Yeah, it's a tough angle on that brown, but not a bad idea. But I think he's just finding it a bit more difficult. He's gonna watch out for this brown. This brown might no, it's not gonna hook him. So. This might be that tough brown you were talking about.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to come down to, right?
Yeah, he does need them all.
Oh, he's taking it to the corner.
Interesting. Yeah. Bad idea there. I think if he did play for the middle, he'd have to play it just so gently. And the problem with that, if he just misses by a millimeter, it's going to rattle in the jaws and just sit there. And that would have been frame for Charlie Brown.
True. Yeah, much more risky of a shot to take in the middle, but I think probably the easier pot maybe from that angle. Still really high risk, but look at this. Yep, fluker. You got the fluker. That's for sure. And I think no fluker back. It's brown pots. Can he sink it? Like you said, he needs all colors. Or blue, pink, black as well. Uh-oh. Another fluker inbound? Nope. Not quite. So if he gets actually... If Brady gets brown, blue, pink, black goes to Charlie, this could be a tied frame, right? Yeah.
Brown, and then
brown, blue puts Brady at 45, one ahead.
So Brady does need them all, yeah. So that black is in a little funny position, so...
Yeah, it's not trivial, that's for sure. Oof, little wobble there, but goes in.
Well, it's living up to the billing, definitely going down to the wire here, and we're only in frame one. He's got a nice angle on this pink to get behind the black. This would be a big steal, definitely, if Brady's able to take this first frame.
Yeah, it's massive. Sit in, it rolls in off the cushion. Now here's to steal the frame. Comes down to this black right here.
And definitely the heart is pumping a little bit, but there's a steal there with Brady Golan. Can he take this to take the first frame of this best of 5 in a round of 16 match? No.
Oh, is it going to go in the middle? Nope. Wow. Wow. We've got action, folks.
Oh, your fingernails, everybody. Now this is tense. It's a long pot, but it's definitely on for Charlie.
Just slight overcut. It's going to leave a tough black. This cue ball is going to be safe for the most part.
Yeah.
As safe as you can get, I guess, on a black ball situation.
That's all that you hope for. If you're down to a black ball game, is if you missed your pot, at least miss it well enough that it's safe.
Yeah, and this will be a respotted black if Charlie manages to make this. So Brady playing for this black for no worse than a tie. Charlie trying to make this to bring it to a respotted black. Pushes this down the cushion. Is it going to get close to the pocket? It's going to be eerily similar to the one that Brady had earlier, but this one's a little bit closer to the pocket.
And Charlie at least can get his... He's not using the rest.
Yeah, on the hand on the table, on the rail. And he sinks it.
Great shot there. So a black ball respot.
Let's go. Respotted black.
First frame. So if our referee can get out there with a coin, they'll flip a coin. Oh, Charlie's beating everyone to the punch. We've got referee Daly coming on bar. I'm not sure what... Dave just got a little confused by the action there. Didn't realize that he thought the frame was over, not realizing that the score line here that we're tied 51-51.
Let's go.
You newcomers to the game, when a frame's tied, when all the balls are gone, they go to this respotted black. So even more tension in the air now. No drop of the knees as Brady knows that he's left this long one on, but
now this one's similar. Easy. This is similar to the one that Brady missed. Just farther away. Oh, wow, nice shot.
Great shot there by Charlie. So he avoided disaster there, was able to hang on, keep his nerves in check, and he's taken the first frame of this best of 5. Looks like our good friend Dave Daly is helping out with some refereeing. He'll be racking up the balls and be returning shortly with frame 2 action. And we're back here with frame 2. Charlie Brown to break off. He was doing well in that second frame, or that first frame, and then just almost lost it at the end there. Had to force a black ball respot. So we'll see how Brady responds. We'll see. I envision that this is probably going to go down to the wire. Rob, I think Ross is just about to get his match started. He was on the table where one of our earlier matches at 10 a.m. was still in play. It looks like it's come to a conclusion. Not sure who has won that match just yet, but Ross and J-Mal will be on that table, and I'll do my best to keep you updated on that scoreline. Just looking around the room, Varun Junjay and Clay and Belvoir are still in their first frame. Just not sure who. Someone's up 30-28, so that's close. And Karam Gill and Daniel Sadon Cecilio is they're in their first frame, and it's 34-22. Karam has just made a black, so I'm not sure what the scoreline there is, but we do have the bracket is up there on Ox's website, so feel free to take a look at that. Right, because that red that's closest to the cue ball has blocked any kind of pot except for this one that's on the side, and Brady gave it a go. And Charlie queuing down on the ball, really wanted to draw this one back. Looks like Alex Newsteed has beaten Kevin Cooey, so he'll be moving on to the quarterfinals. He'll be playing the winner of that Ross Bratson J-Mal match. So slowly as the day progresses, we get fewer players in the tournament, but more higher caliber of players. Yeah, Snooker 155. I'm not sure about this fluker term they're bringing up here in Seattle area. I'm kind of opposed, but they're trying something.
Wow, look at that pot.
Nicely done and good angle right there from our cameras, seeing what, as much as it looks a little tough from this angle, but you looked at that other angle, that definitely the pocket is wide open for this.
Coming around the rails. There we see Ross in the background getting started in his match against Jay.
Nice to see that a good friend of the community, Dave Daly, has stepped up, put on the white gloves, and now he'll be refereeing this match. So really nice to see that Dave always rises to the occasion. Unfortunately, he came against the CCU train this morning.
Yeah, it was rough.
And was dispatched from the tournament, but now he's not going away. He's willing to help out, so that's a great thing. Great thing that we need in this game. Lots of help with referees, scorekeepers, commentators, technical and tournament directors. The whole gambit. We know we always have great players, and it's always lovely to see, but sometimes some people have to just sacrifice, and I found out with my high break of -7 that I probably should hang up my cue and do something more constructive with the game.
-7, I like it.
No, it's no fun putting the black down there. Good angle to stun up and be on the pink in the same pocket.
Ooh, he juiced that one. He's playing for blue the whole time, maybe? Or is he trying to play for black? A little bit spicier of a shot than I would have imagined. Talk about a thin cut.
So if that cue ball passes that pink to that red in the open on the left-hand side of the table. It's still tough to see from that vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably going to clip off the bunch, come back into bulk. Be nice to hide behind that black or green. It's going to be in front of the black, unfortunately.
Oh, yellow to the rescue.
Definitely colors of the path to those reds on the left-hand side of the table, but this red on the side cushion, you could kind of cross double and come off the top cushion, sending him his cue ball back into bulk. And then we're going to see a little bit of a tactical battle here. So who's going to be the one that's going to make the mistake in the safety play? It's a great weight there by Brady. Really, he's not right against the cushion, so he can get into the cue ball a little bit, but not a lot. Still has to take care with this. Good retort there by Charlie. I just wonder if, like, one of those reds in that lineup, there's a little cut there for Brady that he can take a shot to nothing. That's what he was trying with that far red. And just tough to see the angle of those reds over there. Just a better shot there, because it looks like Charlie, that those two that are grouped, he can take the same shot to nothing. Wow. What a pot there by Brady. It's got that brown, but that's looks rather straight. Yeah. I just felt he was a bit straight on there. He was cueing low, Brady, on that ball, but the distance that he had to travel on that. Looks like this red 4 in the middle of the table, the bottom one, he might just have the angle for a shot to nothing, just clip off that into the top left and come back to bulk, or he might be taking that red above the pink. That's what he's looking for.
All right, sorry, I missed some score update. Looks like a break of 4 for Charlie.
Very nice shot there. I think there's... don't know if he's got the snooker there, but it's definitely a difficult shot. Referee Daly having a look.
Oh.
Yeah, can't really come back down the blue is blocking all those reds in the middle of the table. So obviously he's thinking he wants to... This is not a fun shot at all.
Yeah, looks like he's taking this red and left part of the table. Oh, slow roll, yeah. Seems to be kind of the standard go-to when you don't really have a shot. Just roll up on a red or something and get kind of tucked away.
Yeah, still there wasn't a lot of fun in that last shot. As you can see, there is a red that's onto the middle pocket just under the blue. Be mindful of cueing all these reds. A good look. So yeah, definitely would like to have that.
Oh, it's awfully close.
Yeah, just being a little bit mindful of it made that blue just a little bit more difficult. He didn't want to put his cue ball up in the bulk and would have liked to have that blue back on the spot, as the pink is kind of covered up and black is back up there in bulk. So a little scrappy here in frame 2. Might be doing cross double through here. Have to tell from these vantage points. It's nice camera work. Yeah, does that cue go by that yellow just to clip that red to come off the top cushion with his cue ball.
Oh, he's still a little pacey.
Yeah.
Wanted to run into that black or run into something.
True, that would have definitely helped him out a lot, really taking out the momentum from that cue ball. On a first glance, it's not too bad, obviously, because Brady's going to have to be putting his bridge hand onto the cushion. That's always a little slightly uncomfortable.
Nice shot there.
You can clip off those two reds close together on the left side. Clip off the right one that's closest to him, the right side. Just a little bit of siding just so we didn't worry about the in-off, and hopefully one of these balls comes to his rescue. Ooh, I think the yellow has. I don't think the potting angle is there for Brady on this red near the middle pocket. He might have to swerve it a little bit. Just even by our vantage point where we're kind of pretty much standing right behind Brady as he looks at that ball. You see something we don't see, just get by it. Oh,
Wow, what a pot that was.
definitely very nice.
Incredible.
I definitely didn't leave anything, so I think that was the theory in the back of Brady's mind there.
Roll up on this brown. Yep, took everything off.
Yeah, with the 8 of the black, he used that to deaden his cue ball so he could just roll down to the brown. So there's referee Daly just eyeing where the cue ball is just in case there's a respot here. But lots of reds on the table, so you might want to come off maybe 2 cushions just for that red that's down on the top cushion.
Always rolling into these left ones. Ooh, we tied him up. That's good. He's looking at this red. I think it goes into the green pocket up in the top right corner of the table. Unless there's an edge blocking it. Looks like he's going to take this one, maybe. Just play a safety. Just to the left of the stack. Play behind black. It's not bad. He's taking away about half the table worth of reds. This red does pot into the corner pocket. Left corner pocket. It's awfully tough, though.
Yeah, that's going a long length of the table there. I think maybe coming off the right side and just...
Yeah, double it.
Cross doubling it with the element of safety. Throw his cue ball back up into the bulk area. You just got to avoid the blue coming back up.
Second TV table Prathamesh asking about is 45-48. It looks like Varun at the table and just pots the black to win the frame. Wow, they came down to a black ball. That second. Oh, wow, he went for it. Look at that. What a pot there from Charlie.
There's a steal in there, that's for sure. Wow.
Yeah, this frame right here just ended with a black ball game from Varun, winning that one, going up 1-0 in the best of 5. It's a pretty close one. Clay putting up quite the showing.
Yep, Varun last year's runner-up in the Seattle Snooker Open. So good to see the Varuns out there. Qualified as one of the 7th spots. And just not sure who won the first frame between Karim Gill and then Serdon Cilio. But when we know, we'll let you know as well. But we're happy that you're joining us here on this Great battle of the Maple Leaf between Charlie Brown and Brady Golan. Brady at the table right now. A little spot of bother. David Burney is in the booth, joined by Christian Youngers. Glad that you're tuning in either on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch TV. Feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from. If you have any comments or questions, if you want to raise some support for either Brady or Charlie, or if there's a question you need answering or a topic to debate. The chat room is always lively with good, positive snooker chats.
Oh, get underneath it. Wow, what a shot there. Excellent escape. Now we're seeing pretty high caliber snooker. Not letting us down with what we expected from this match, that's for sure. First frame goes to black ball respot. Second frame, a lot of good snooker escapes and safeties. I think that's the only thing we're missing so far is one of these players knocking in a really high break so far, right?
Yeah, which you might not see just because there's a lot of respect between these players. But neither player will really let their hair down too much. Even if Charlie was to go up 2-0, he's still going to play tight and not give a sniff of a chance to Brady. Glad you're turning in, Mary. Mary always, I think she's the president of the Charlie Brown fan club, always tunes in to support Mr. Brown. Tuning in all the way from Campbellford, Ontario. Thanks for the viewership, Mary, and hopefully a lot of the other Brown community out there in Ontario can take a look.
Let's take a quick look at the bracket. Looks like we got CCU advancing. We'll be playing the winner of Karam and Daniel. Gary Wallace defeated me. Going to be playing the winner of this TV table match. Should be another good matchup, actually. Alex Newstead in a tough, close one against Kevin Cui advances. Playing the winner of Ross and Jay. And then Varun and Clay on our second TV table is going to be playing the winner of the first round match. Prathamesh, sorry. Prathamesh is playing the winner of Varun and Clay. So another good match. Some local Seattle players, that one.
Yeah, sometimes in the early stages of the round robin, you might see some of those high breaks and stuff like that. Because as much as we're seeing a lot better players at this end of the tournament, they're going to be playing a lot more tight. But you never know. You watch these players once they've put the keys in the car and they revved it up and pulled it out of the garage. Once they start humming along and getting into a good flow, you'll start to see some of those high breaks. I definitely thought about it.
Nice cue action, though.
It's a bigger gap between the brown and the green that he could run through. I'm just going to stun up for that red by the yellow.
Yeah, smart. Ooh, is he going to get close? I think he's okay.
Yeah, it wasn't as clean as he thought. So I wobble a little bit, and that's why he's not ideally on his red.
Oh, wow. What a shot there. Pacey with the rest, up close and personal to the ball. Nicely done. Looks like he's going for blue. Big confidence booster here if he makes that. Nice shot.
Yeah, a lot cleaner than his last blue. That one into the pocket without it touching any of the jaws. Great to see our famous Peterborough Pete over there. Margaret tuning in. Peterborough, Ontario. Appreciate all our fans tuning in throughout the globe.
Well, I was just talking about earlier about how we haven't seen a really significant high break from any of these players, but Brady so far putting on a good one. Break of 25.
Take his medicine and roll up to the black. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hard, almost skipped a beat there.
That was close. He almost didn't, yeah. These balls are tight, that's for sure. Don't think they're touching. Oh, they might be. It looks awfully close. I think from where we're sitting, it actually looks like they are touching. Let's see Dave Burney there in the background.
Which we don't need to see. We should be focusing on the players. That's what people came to see.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Lead of 30 points. Looks like 51 remaining. So if we're doing unlimited respawns, this could be a chance to extend the lead. See match high break from Charlie was a 20, I think, in the last frame, clearing up some of the colors. And 25 here from Brady. I think they might be on the verge of put on a big one. Oof. Blue on the spot. Expensive foul.
True, but I think Charlie will make minor adjustments. Sometimes that first shot is just feeling it out.
Oh, this looks pretty good.
A lot better.
Yeah, nice shot. Unfortunately, he's going to leave a couple of reds on, it looks like.
Brady's going to need some power to come up for that blue. That pink is nicely safe on the cushion, and all the rest of the colors are deep up there in the bulk area.
Uncharacteristic miss there. Would have favored him to make that pot, but I think he's going to get away with it.
Maybe it's their angle. I think the yellow's blocked it.
Yep, definitely blocked. So another long red opportunity here. A little bit easier than the one that he knocked in earlier, so got a decent chance to make this. Wow, nice pot. And it's going to be pretty straight on this blue.
Yeah, I think he's got a good angle to come up for that red that's near the yellow pocket.
I think this blue has gone into the green pocket more than any other pocket in this frame so far, right?
True.
Normally you see it going into the middle a lot more often, but both players have been shooting this up into the corner. And this one, tough miss. It is the harder route to take, that's for sure.
Well, 34 in it and 43 on the table, so advantage is in Brady's corner, but definitely possibilities.
Nice shot.
Squash a bit of Charlie's opportunities.
Yeah, every red that goes down is a big impact to the frame differential, right? Even potting a red and missing the color, playing safe on the color is just as good as making the color practically, right? Just thinking about this one a little bit more, how exactly he wants to play this safety, I think. Yeah. Don't imagine him going for it.
Flick off the right side of the yellow. Just float over there, or just
the green and black. green and black make a little bit bigger wall that you can't go in between. He's playing for that pocket right, that area right there, but he just overrolled it a little too far.
Thanks for tuning in, Darcy. Another fan out there in Campbellford.
Campbellford. Nice. Where's Campbellford?
It is in Ontario,
Ontario.
Canada.
Cool. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Share out the stream to folks who might know these two players and might want to watch. Oh, this one's a close one. I think it's...
Might be straight on. That might be the trouble there, and it's using all 12 feet of the table here. So
I think it pots, though. I think it pots just slightly. Ooh, yeah, made it. Interesting how his cue came off of the cue ball there. It looked like he was just putting a lot of top on the ball maybe and then flicked off.
sure, I think there's a bit of siding as well. Confirm with that. So that was his frame ball.
And there's a snooker there on the yellow. Pretty close. Dave Daly taking a look.
Looks like there's a concession there as Charlie's going to go take a quick comfort break.
Yep.
And we'll step aside. So this is just living up to its billing. It's tied 1 frame apiece. We'll be back with frame 3 between Brady Golan and Charlie Brown at this Seattle Snooker Open. And we are back here on our featured match between Charlie Brown and Brady Golan. So, important frame here. The winner of this one inches 1 frame closer to punching their card into the quarterfinal. Decent break off there. Has left a red, which is a containing safety there for Charlie. Hopefully Charlie's able to snuff out that engine. Brady kind of found some form there. As you can see, the previous score lines, it was a close one. Went down to a black ball respot on the first frame, and then Brady kind of took away that second one, 43-8. Almost a... here it comes. The patented Charlie Brown tie removal. Those, players aren't mandatory to wear them in these first few rounds of the knockouts phase. Obviously, come Championship Monday tomorrow at the semifinals and finals, ties and bow ties will be required. But Charlie just wanted to get a little bit more comfortable. Tells that tie to take a seat. You're going to rest this one out. See if that will work in his favor. Varun, as we said, had won that first frame against Clay Bellevore. Varun is up 16-9. As soon as I get a little bit more picture of who's taking care of business over there on the Karam Gill and Dan Sardancilio table, I will let you know. I know one player is up in the match, 1 frame to nothing, and also up in that second frame. Just giving Brady a little chance with this red out in the open on the red. Give it a shot to cut it into the top left corner and definitely run around the table to come back safely into bulk. Oh, just a bend of the knees just lets me know that Brady didn't hit that well.
Yeah, it's like the player kind of knows immediately after they make contact how well they hit it, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you're taking a shot, you will know before anybody else in the room if you're happy or not.
Ooh, watch out, jaw. Watch out, jaw. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it looks like Karim Gill actually took that first frame over Daniel Sardon-Cilio. And Karim is also up 22-13 in their second frame. So that match progresses, we'll update you. And hopefully sometime soon we can find an update with the J-Ma and Ross Bratson match. It's the only table from our vantage point that is tough to see the scoreboard. DA, thanks for the nice, kind words. Yes, the next month there is going to be the Alberta Open Championship out in Calgary. I think they're discussing right now who they are going to find to stream. I know Christian, who's in the booth with me, is one of the technical directors of the stream here at Ox, and it's pretty stationary. I don't know if it's really a traveling show that they have.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure it out for what we have here right now, but maybe in the future, opportunity to do sort of a traveling situation. I know Lance, who did the BC Open, does a few spots, right?
He does, yep. I don't know if the guys out in Alberta have reached out to Lance to see what he's up to. I've definitely told them that any help they need, they can ring me up. Unfortunately, I won't be at that event commentating, as I heard about it a little later in the game, and I already booked my ticket over to Sheffield, England for this year's World Championships.
Oh, yeah, nice.
To continue to put down the maple leaf over there at the Crucible. So, it's been very nice. 3 reds, 3 blacks here for Brady, and he might have just gone out of position there. Might have to just swerve a little bit for that red. Yeah, you can see where he's queuing there.
Oh, well done.
It's got a great angle to be on that red that's open outside the left of the bunch of 4.
Oh, it's going to come short. Oh,
It did.
does go into the green pocket, I guess.
It does have that red. Yeah, it's a long one, but I felt he was more playing for that red that is closest to the cue ball.
Yeah, definitely you want to be able to shoot that into the... Nice. Wow, good pot there. Brady Golan putting on a break right now. 33 so far. Seems like he's starting to amp up. Now he's on that red that you were talking about earlier. Don't know what the high break has been this tournament. Do you have that logged anywhere, or?
Right now I have understood that it is 46, and
46.
that goes to Brady Golan. So,
Well, Brady right now is on a 41, it looks like. And this blue would tie the high break, looks like, for the tournament. Is he on a red? Oh, no.
yeah, nothing easy. So I think we might just see just a little fist pump down on that table, just a little frustration.
Hey, watch it, Brady. Those are nice tables. Be careful. Yeah, he's kind of bobbing up and down. He doesn't know. Based on this vantage point, I think the The plant is maybe there, but it's pretty tough, pretty close. Not probably worth going for. So out of respect, I think he's going to go and just play a safety. But still, really solid break here. 46.
Yeah, he knows the caliber of Charlie. So if he took that plan on and was unfortunate to miss, he's going to leave Charlie in a great opportunity just to rebound off that 46 break, because Charlie's definitely capable. He was the high break winner over in the BC Open a month ago with a break of 82. So both these players can string along a good break when needed.
Yeah, and that was an awesome semifinal. Him and careful. What was it? Albert, right?
Albert Kenny, yes.
Albert Kenny. Yeah, that was an awesome semifinal match.
Lives in Calgary, by the way of Ireland. That's where he was born and raised, in Dublin. But, happy that he's over there and he's doing some great things in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
So back and forth safety match now, looks like. Until one of these players goes for one of these reds. Imagine it's gonna be one of these reds to the right corner pocket.
Oh, very nice, Charlie, to find that gap. Just wondering what he was going to take on.
Long pot available, but this brown might be a little bit in the way of his elbow while bridging. Probably going to go for a red on the right side of the table, I guess. I don't know, he's taking the close one. Maybe do a screw back. I don't think that one pots. Let's just play this back. Oh, off the pink. Interesting.
I think he was just looking to get a good cue ball there, which he almost did. Pretty close to the ball cushion.
It was good that he ran into something, though, with that red, so it didn't come all the way back up table. Kane Kennedy says, decent run, Mr. Golan.
Hopefully, Rob, if we have some runners in the room, we can find out how Ross is doing against J Ma. As I said a little bit earlier, unfortunately, it's the one scoreboard we just can't see from our vantage point in the booth.
Oh, wait, maybe. Let's see. See if we can do some magic here.
So it's 21-21 in the first frame for Ross Bradson and J Ma. We've got about 4 reds on the table, so as things move along, we will update you. But that's the update right now.
Wow, what a pot here from Brady. He's bringing the heat now.
Yeah, just going to roll up to the screen. Protecting his lead. Not wanting to take any chances, but yeah, it's true, Rob. I think Brady's stroke is starting to come alive. He's slow starting at the beginning of the match, but now he's really found something. But we'll see how Charlie can respond to it.
This might be in the corner. Oh, it's 2 cushions. Gonna leave something, I think. No, it's gonna be respot. I think not good enough, he says. Definitely had some red to look at there, but I think the percentage of that safety was much higher. And it's pretty high chance that if Charlie hits one of these reds, he's going to maybe leave something on. Depends how he runs into this bottom right red.
That's a better shot. Well done. A tap on the table from Brady Golan to acknowledge that. is a red into this left middle pocket with that red closest to his cue ball. You could also possibly cut that red that's closest to the pink spot. Wow. He's found his stroke right now, that's for sure.
But what this match? 0-0. It was on top of the J match. Who's shooting right now? Yes.
Decent try there by Charlie. Let the thin cut on this red into the top right corner. Going to lose control of the cue ball. But that's helping Brady's cause more reds he gets off the table. Just shows you the experience, the great history that Brady has in the game. Knowing to play the right shot at the right time, not risking anything. It's a good long pot there by Charlie. Hopefully that can build up his confidence.
All right, just getting a match update here. So it looks like Ross Bradson versus Jay Ma. Ross is up in the first frame, 25-21. So only a 4-point difference there, and it looks like they're on the last couple of reds. You can see, I think in the background there, Jay shooting at one of the last few reds on the table. Second TV table looks like we have Varun Juneja and Clay Belvoir. Varun took the first frame, 32 up against Clay at 27 in the second frame. And our last match, we've got Daniel Sardencilio. Looks like he's 21 down to, what was it? Who's the other match? Karam Gill.
Yeah.
So Karam is up 34-21 in the second frame after having taken the first frame as well. So we're starting to get going in these matches. I think the Ross match versus Jay is the only one that started a little bit late, but everything else seems to have started on time. Oof.
Well, it's not the worst shot he's played.
Twitch, not sure what the name is exactly, in the YouTube chat saying, feels weird to see bigger pockets. My club has tight pockets. We play on Rasson tables. I don't know that these pockets are large in any respect. These are exactly what the pros would be playing on in terms of pocket size. So standard professional pro cut. I do know Rassons tend to have the same pocket opening from what I understand on the World Snooker Tour.
I think just when you have guys that have the caliber of Brady Golan and Charlie Brown, they're going to make those pockets look like buckets.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, the player makes the pocket look small. I totally agree with that. It's an interesting situation now.
Yeah, no touching ball here.
He's going to try to run the cue ball up table somehow. Now he's going to come play behind the black. There might be a full ball snooker everywhere, actually.
Yep.
It's rightmost red is probably what he's going to go for, since it looks like it's pretty close. If not, if you can't see an edge, he probably has the rail first option. Oh, looks like he's going to come up for one of the reds up table. Okay, that's a smart red to go for too, just because that one's kind of sitting over the pocket, right? So far, this match has not disappointed.
Tough with the green and the brown on the cushions, so I wouldn't mind dislodging them, although the green is in a nice spot for a snooker. So we might see that happen in a few shots' time, but lots of points on the table, 59 on the table with 46 in it.
He's going to leave these tied up on the left long rail. I think the more colors and balls that get pushed to the rails, probably the more favoring this frame is going to go towards Brady. I think Charlie ideally wants to have something fairly wide open so he can make a big break to come back, but just based on how the balls lie right now.
It's not a good shot because, yeah, Charlie can just get right tight to this black here.
Oh, yeah, nice. So I think that might be a touching ball, it looks like. Or touching the black, I should say, not a touching ball. Technically, he's not on the black. But yeah, really close. Very tight to this ball. Looks like he's probably just going to have to do a one cushion escape, I guess. Maybe hit the pair of reds that are up there and roll behind him. Nice shot there.
Yeah, it's definitely a big target there when you have the two balls glued together. And now that the yellow ball is kind of blocking the top right corner pocket, so tough little table right now, that's for sure. The game's tough enough when you have 6 pockets, but now they only have 5 available for a red. Very nice. Wow. So he was almost forced into that shot. There wasn't really a clear safety shot to take. We could be onto something here. We wanted that to run just a bit more. Does have the saving grace of that yellow there, so he could really put the concentration on that red, but played that red beautifully. Just a slow stun to come up for the blue. Good angle to get onto this red into the opposite middle pocket. So Charlie's mounting a comeback here. Big third frame.
This is exactly what he wanted. He wanted to get something, some of the reds out in the open. At least one high value color on to make a bigger break, and it looks like he's Got a solid chance.
Yeah, looks like he has an angle to get behind that red.
It's going to come with some side here. Get in behind it. Oof, that was close. Would have
Nice
liked to bump it, right?
A little nudge wouldn't have hurt, that's for sure, but he's still doing quite all right here. This is no gimme, that's for sure. So he just wants to make sure everything is in a line for him here. Just playing a stun so he can be back on the blue after this red. Yellow's pretty much a gimme whenever we get to that phase of the frame. It's this green and brown that are going to be the interesting ones, that's for sure. Well done again.
All right, so putting on a good break here. Definitely can make good breaks with the blue. It's always a good ball.
You have one case where it's not bad having blue balls in this game, that's for sure. So yeah, with that blue, he just had to concentrate on the pot as much as that. The yellow is just a gimme for sure. So could put all the concentration he wanted to. There's probably no place that he could be on that table probably, and he wouldn't have the yellow. So but just asking the referee Dave Daly, to get all the attachments.
He's running, so he's on a 24 break right now. This green and brown, unfortunately, are going to be pretty tough to get on. I don't know if he's going to be able to make a full clearance. So we still got action in this one. A little bit of a match update. I think our second TV table is 1-1 right now. Clay Belvoir managed to win that last frame to level it, and they just started the third frame. Table Alex, I believe, is also been leveled to 1-1 with Daniel Sardancelio winning that last one. Also just started their third frame. And Ross Bradson versus Jay Ma is 33-28 in the first frame. They did get started a little bit late because we had one match run longer into a decider in the first round. So pretty even matches going all the way across the board, even in this one. Oh, watch out, blue. Didn't want to hit the blue there.
No, because this green is frame ball for Brady. If he's able to put it in the bottom of the pocket, that will leave a 22-point difference. Or 22 on the table with 23 in it. Oh, very fortunate there.
I call that type of shot point position. Using the pointer, the jaw to get your position up table, but so yeah, new high break for Charlie Brown in this match, 26. Brady Golan with a 46. Both in this frame so far. Pretty high caliber stuff. It's going to roll over the pocket. It's pretty close. It's not going to drop, but he does have, I think, maybe one side.
So he might take that on, just get rid of it.
Cushion first. Ooh, nice shot. Barely nicks it.
What does he have in store here?
Yeah, this clearance is on now.
Well, he needs a snooker, actually, because he's trailing by 23, and there's 18 on.
Yeah, Brady managed to make the green, which was the frame ball, I see. 21, going to play this behind the black. It's going to be pink to the rescue, maybe. Just wants it to extend. I think he's there. Yeah, nice shot there.
Good snooker there. Shouldn't be a problem for Brady.
Excellent stuff.
good friend named Twitch.Jinx, tuning in from Belgium, home of one of the great Luca Basel. Actually, there is getting a surgence of some really good Belgian players besides Luca. So.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's still got to play for Snooker. Sorry, I forgot. Bob saying he was here on Thursday and they are not big. Yeah, I don't think these pockets are necessarily big. I wouldn't characterize them that way, but it depends. Some people might be used to much tighter pockets. They are the standard pro cut, and I think this is close.
Yeah, there might be a little swerve for Brady there. Tough to see from any of our angles. Oh. It is at least safe. Might not have the snooker, but it's safe.
Ooh, a little bit of a double kiss rub there.
Charlie might have the angle to come off the cushion and get behind the black here off the blue. So some shot.
Oh, it's going to settle over the pocket, so he needs a good cue ball. He left that just pretty thin. Definitely potable, though. Wow, managed to overcut that ball.
Aired on the side of caution there as it's just into the jaws there. And hello to Duncan Banks out there in Salmon Arm. Duncan Banks was in this tournament last year. Unfortunately, didn't make the trek this time. Had some obligations back there in Salmon Arm, but we're missing you, Duncan. Wish you could have been here, but I know he's actually going to be playing in the Alberta Championship. So best of luck when you head out there at the end of the month in April in Calgary. And we probably should seal the deal here. So that's now 62-38. 24 with 13 on the table. Oh, definitely that pink there. So concession there, and will be big one there for Brady to win that one. He goes up 2-1 on the edge of punching his card into the quarterfinals. So I think Charlie's going to have himself a little pep talk, and we'll be back momentarily for frame 4 action. All right, we're back here with an important frame 4 for Charlie Brown. He needs this one to extend this match into decider, but Brady Golan will have nothing out of that. He definitely wants to get this match done and dusted, as there is a little bit of a turnaround. They will be playing scheduled for 4 p.m. Obviously, when our quarterfinal will start today. Sometimes some matches can get a little long, but actually, so far everything's been going on all right. We had one match that was a little slow, went to a decider. And actually, we were quite ahead of the schedule for the round robin yesterday. Mike Dominguez was pitching. Maybe we might be here to midnight, but actually finished up about 9 o'clock, so not bad.
I like this shot. Oh, no, sorry, he's playing the red. I thought he was going to, for some reason, didn't have that red on and might be playing the 2-cushion escape. But totally different situation. Brady Golan shooting some spicy shots so far in this match. Bob L, thank you. We appreciate it. A lot of hard work behind the scenes. Shout out to the Ox family, Mike Dominguez, Jamie, Dave Burney, Damien running the club here, Travis helping out as well.
Am I in the Ox family? I thought maybe I was my uncle or something.
Yeah. You're the Canadian uncle with the funny accent. That's all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kane saying he smells a 5-1 for Brady. So in this round, they're actually doing a best of 5. So it's going to be at most a 3-1. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if he does manage to go 5-1 even.
Well, Kane, we might have to revisit that tomorrow on Monday night for the championship, because that's a bold prediction for Brady to win the championship, because it is a best of 9 in the final. So potentially he could take it 5-1, but
Yeah.
he's got to get through Charlie. And then the winner of this match is in another big match against a tough, grinding player in the name of Gary Wallace. As you, Christian, actually played him in the round of 16.
Yep. Solid player, that's for sure. Very consistent. Doesn't leave you much room for error. Takes advantage of shots that you miss. Yeah, all good, Kane. No worries. You're chilling. We appreciate the added commentary. Oh yeah, pool brain for sure. Yeah, this at least we got the snooker scoreboard on here, but previously we had the pool scoreboard and everything is in race 2 verbiage, which is a little bit different. So does this pink spot? Doesn't seem like it does. It might put a little bit of a hamper on the high break parade. Dave is rolling this up behind the stack. Black's still available, but he's going to have to figure out a way to get on one of these, either the black or the red, near the black spot. One of these is probably what he's going to use to try to open up the bunch, I would imagine. Depends on this angle he gets here.
He's just going to take these loose reds before he thinks about going into the pack there. Got a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, this could be nice. He could set up for this red to be the one to bust open the bunch, but you typically want to use the black, I guess, to open the bunch, because then you're running into reds and then you have to just get on a red, right? As if you're open up the pack with a red, you have to get on the black or a color. I guess it kind of just depends how you're planning to go into the... But here, maybe he's just going to be playing max break possible and then duck after that. Oh, this looks somewhat promising.
Yeah, that's a good angle on the black to go up into the bunch now. Going off of that red, you have to deal with the black, so...
Oh, didn't quite hit. He wanted to hit the pink a little bit more full, maybe even on the left side, but I think he actually has this red, fortunately.
That was the one insurance policy, the open red near the right middle pocket.
Problem is he didn't quite open up the bunch as much as he would have liked, so this might be end of break unless he manages to get another angle. He could go into him again right now.
He could take the red and come down for the black, and then the black he could get an angle to go into the bunch, but he does have that open red to the left of the pack, so
yeah,
that will go in as well.
Has to go into the corner though. I don't think it go into the yellow pocket. Actually, I don't think it passes the pink. Yeah, he ran into him again, but not enough action in that cue ball, I think. David Brock putting in a bold prediction. He says Brady's my pick for the championship. Well, you might have the odds in your favor so far. He's got the high break this tournament. Definitely has had a strong game so far. He's got the accolades to prove it too, right?
True. Past Canadian champion, past BC Open champion, played at the Frame Crucible Theatre in Sheffield, England, played on the Pro Tour. So definitely has the experience, the temperament, the pedigree.
So that actually puts him new high break for the tournament, 47 on that one from Brady.
100 points away from genius.
Yeah, high break of the tournament is a 47, and you just saw it right here. Brady had the previous two high breaks, which are both 46, and now he's got a 47 under his belt. No one yet to break the mid-century mark, but I imagine it's going to be coming soon. Got a lot of frames left to play, especially in this knockout stage. The races are going to get longer. We're doing best of 3 in this round of 16 and the quarterfinals, and in the semis are going to be a best of 7 with a best of 9 for the final. So still a lot of good snooker to watch.
Yeah, just having a low high break is just a testament to just how tough these tables are. These are definitely like some high ranked players for sure that are in this event. And just, playing in the tournament, it adds a little bit. And as you alluded to, we do not have like only in the pretty much the final and the semifinal. We're getting into maybe longer races. So when you see those longer races, sometimes players open it up a little bit in the early stages, whereas the short matches, you kind of want to, get ahead early. You don't want to fall behind too quickly. And Charlie having a good stare at that pink, and he's just blocking my vantage point of seeing if that pink goes or not. I think, yeah, he's got the angle for it. It's going to have to bring out the spider. I don't know if these two great players were deserving of a decider, so.
Just trying to figure out which rest he wanted to use. Maybe Dave being a little preemptive, but he's even maybe thinking about bridging it himself. It's a tough situation. Oh, sorry.
All right. Let's see what Charlie Brown can do here. Balls are nicely out there, and it looks like the pink spot is taken. So when that is the case, that pink ball would go to the highest point value available. Unfortunately, there isn't any available, so it goes in a line with its spot, going from the top cushion as close as it can to its original spot. If he's maybe straight on this black, I'll be able to get any angle on it. It's tough, yeah. If this is straight in, he's going to run through and take on a pretty tricky black that's just or red just below the black after this black.
Rolls it forward, taking on the tough red.
Big pressure shot here. Wow, nicely done.
A really good shot.
Yeah, he knows if he just leaves it there, Brady's probably going to come back. So got to keep Brady in his chair if Charlie wants to force a decider here.
Flicks one of the reds out, but doesn't get the cue ball quite out in the open. So it's going to be either taking this red up into the yellow pocket or maybe another spider bridging situation. He's on a break of 23. So far, his high break in this match, I think, is 26. Brady having the better of the balls in the first few frames with the couple of 46 breaks, 146 break and a 47 just now. Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Yeah, it's just hampered all around. Obviously, that one red that's out in the open on the left, and it's just probably using the rest or the spider for that red that's closest to the cue ball down and to the right. Yeah. And then obviously, yeah, that red in the open to the yellow pockets. It's not in a great situation. Yeah, referee Daly just asking him if he's going to use the rest. I think Dave should have maybe just
Yeah,
held off and waited for Charlie to make a motion if he's using it or not using it, because pretty much
he would have to take it out before the shot actually came, right? So
he can leave it on.
that's true, I guess,
and
too.
it's a foul
I
if
know
he
it'd be a
runs into
foul.
it. So
Yeah, typically I feel like the referee would only intervene if the player picks up the rest and hands it to them, right, at that moment. Or
Yes.
asks for the rest, I guess. But, yeah. Hey, it's Mike from Rochester. Just found this. Good luck, fellas.
whereabouts in Rochester? Which state are you talking about, Mike?
Which
Because-
Rochester, yeah. This is Rochester, Washington, with our friend from yesterday, other club owner, In the Pocket Snooker Club.
Sure, you're putting yourself on the spot there.
I forgot.
Carl Hancock. Who's
Carl
in the booth.
Hancock, that's right. I remember In the Pocket. We had to go visit him. But yeah, he had him in the booth for a little bit. That was fun. Well, nice pot there from Charlie.
Yeah, he's in a tricky situation, so he's continued the break.
This is a tough blue, though. He's kind of in between, as in between gets. Nice. Carl's friend. Awesome. Okay. Oh, just overcut that. Oh, this might be curtains.
Yeah,
That's how he reacted there. I'm not sure.
he's left an easy opener for Brady.
He's got a couple options here. You can shoot the red into the middle pocket. This one that goes into the, I guess, top is a top right, you would say? Top right corner?
There's the red by the pink that would go into the top left corner
Top left corner.
on
Okay.
our screen.
Yeah.
It's just called the top area just because the nap runs from bulk to top, but it looks like Brady's eyeing this one into the middle.
Left corner pocket or left middle, either one. Just if this went into left corner pocket had a angle to run into the pink, he probably would be taking it, but it looks fairly straight. I guess it depends if you wanted to disturb that pink and red or not. He's thinking about it. I think it does kind of go that direction. Well, 24 break from Charlie there. Not too bad. A lot of tough shots. Decided to take the one into the middle. It's going to be pretty high on this black.
Yeah, good angle on this red. Let's give himself options. There's one player that I heard over on the pro circuit. When you make a color on the result, you want to have options for reds and stuff like that. That was the great Ronnie O'Sullivan that said that. So yeah, you can see how Charlie was really upset with that miss on the blue because he knew this was definitely an opportunity. He wouldn't have been that upset if he was playing me, I'm pretty sure. He'd be bounced back at the table before he knows it, but Brady Golan is a tough customer.
It looks like he's playing for this one into the left middle pocket. I don't think the one hugged to this pink goes anywhere, so probably just pick off all the open reds first with the black. And we're getting close to oh. Didn't want that. He self-snookered himself on this black.
Yeah, because he just needed that red and a color.
One more color and it would have been frame ball. 40 point difference.
Anything besides the yellow.
Yeah. Oh, this is not too bad. Let's put him tight to this blue ball.
Yeah, Charlie's just got a little breath. He's not out of it yet. There's points on the table. Don't make anything too careless.
Opens up the balls, and I think this left middle is open. It looks like that's frame ball.
That will be there, yep.
So snooker's required now. 35 on possible. With a 41-point difference, assuming Brady were to miss this shot. So Charlie's going to need some help in this one.
Kind of just seeing that shot, Charlie's just looking a little deflated. He did have his opportunities. It's really unfortunate that one of these players does have to go home. Really two top-notch players. You could probably paint a final with both of them in it.
Yeah, it would have been quite the final, right?
Another random draw happens.
Got it.
There's the handshakes there. Oh. Well, so Brady Golan takes this match 3-1. He's punching his cards. He will be playing Gary Wallace in the quarterfinals, and we will be scheduled to start the quarterfinals around 4 p.m. today.